I'm Mike Gillespie. I'm the Managing Director and Co-Founder here at Advent IM. Welcome to one of our case studies.
Hi Mike.
Hi.
So 20 years of working with government.
20 long and successful years.
Yes, so that's a solid relationship, and it looks like it's culminated in a brand new service.
Yeah, Advent IM Outsource.
Tell me about Advent IM Outsource.
So what the service does is it provides government with scalable, non-permanent resource at exactly the same quality that they've come to expect from Advent IM, but in a scalable way to deliver against specific project or program requirements.
Tell me about a recent engagement you had with a large government department that was looking for some help after an audit.
Yeah, so the government department had a comprehensive external audit which had identified a number of cyber remediation requirements. The department didn't have the available resource or skill sets in-house in order to be able to do all of the remediation work that needed to be done, particularly in the timescales at which it was desirable to get it done. So the client turned to Advent IM Outsource. We worked with the client going through the audit output, looking at the remediation requirements, identifying which type of skills would be needed in order to treat each of the audit requirements, and then looking at across a range of skills from policy writers, people with architecture skills, people with risk and governance skills. We identified 7 roles that were going to be required in order to do all the work. And then from our carefully curated pool of resource, we presented these individuals to the client, all 7 of which were found to be acceptable straight away by the client. Now for the client to do that, they would have had to go externally, probably shopped around several recruitment agencies, had to have done all of the interviews themselves. In order to interview security resources with such a diverse skill set, you would have to have personnel in-house with that diverse skill set to do the interviews. And we did all of that for them and effectively presented them with a fully ready-to-made, ready-to-go solution.
And an additional benefit to that would have been the team lead and project management capability that came from Advent IM's own team.
Yeah, so from within our own team, we provided project management resource and a senior security consultant as a project lead as well. So all of the work was then being centrally coordinated and managed. We made sure that the work got done in the right order, so any interdependencies were already thought through, and we tasked the right resources to do the right bit of work at the right time so that individual consultants weren't tripping over each other. And whilst at the same time, we were able to look at the total requirement of the remediation work and lump requirements together so we get the maximum bang for the buck.
It wasn't the only benefit that Advent IM Outsource delivered, was it?
No, far from it. In addition to providing the original pool of resources, which in itself took away a lot of the risk and uncertainty of having to try and find those resources themselves, what it also meant was that if a resource needed to drop out for any reason, we were there already with backup contingency options, either from within our existing pool of full-time consultants or through within our curated pool of non-permanent resource to be able to plug that gap. So that reduced delays and ensured that the project was able to continue in a timely manner. And that in turn has delivered a significant amount of cost benefits to the client as well.
So it's maintaining timelines and continuity without compromising quality.
I couldn't have said it better myself. I think the key thing in that is it's the quality that our government departments have come to know and expect from Advent IM over the 20 years that we've been working with them, but a much more scalable and responsive capability to deal with spate requirements, to deal with unexpected requirements, to plug skills gaps that organisations don't have in-house or are finding difficult to recruit roles into. And ultimately, you know, there will always be times where, as with this one, so this was a requirement that came from an external audit. So until the external audit says you need to do all this work, you don't know you've got that work to do. So you're not expecting to have those resources available to you. we can provide those resources in a timely manner, cost-effective way of doing it, de-risks the recruitment process, and ultimately, with the project management wraparound, ensures the project delivers against its timescales and its budget.
And that might mean one person or an entire team.
Absolutely, but whether you're getting an individual or you're getting a team of people, what you're getting are the right people. So that's not just the right people in terms of their skill sets, although that's really important, but you're getting the right people as well who are going to work collaboratively and using the same openness and trust model that we've developed as a company over those 20 years.
That's great, Mike. Thanks very much.
You're welcome.